Did any friends advise you, like, he's in the middle of legal troubles, why don't you wait a beat? Why don't you wait to see how everything kind of shakes out?
Yeah, every friend advised me.
Yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, one thing I know is I can always look myself in the mirror when I trust my spirit, when I trust God, when I ask God, and when I, move to the beat of my own drum. I can always look and say, okay, I'm proud of that. No matter whatever happens, I have peace in my heart and I have harmony in my heart. And it's only when I do something based on someone else saying, well, I think you should do this. And I take everyone I love's
Advice,
opinion
sure.
and advice into account for sure. But at the end of the day, I'm the one who has to live my life, and I'm the one who has to, get to heaven one day prayerfully and give God an account of what I did. And so I want to be responsible for the choices that I make. And I also want to live the life that I want to live.
Did any friends advise you, like, he's in the middle of legal troubles, why don't you wait a beat?
Yeah, so she said she's heard everybody's, she stand her ground, and she said, hey, what the hell, I know he's with his legal stuff and everything broke down, but she took a leap of faith and she said, hey, I'm gonna rock with him, even though the situation that he's in, he ain't right, but like I said, she stood 10 toes down with the man and everything, and she still is to this day and everything, and it got me wondering, like, what if somebody, a friend of, like, say, if somebody was in a dating process, even though the guy or the girl might be in a certain situation, but at the end of the day, a person can make their own decisions if they want to, be with the guy or not and everything. So, which is interesting. I think it's gonna be an interesting topic we're gonna talk about. So go ahead, Ronnie. Do you agree with her of, being with somebody even though they're in a rocky situation themselves, but still having a leap of faith and still making it work out?
Yeah, of course. And not only that, but Megan Good looks stunning. I'm not gonna lie, she looks gorgeous, especially in that gorgeous woman. But I love the aspect that she's staying behind her black man as she should. I always agree that black love is one of the strongest love out there. So when I see black love, I highly promote that very, very heavily. And it show you that we still human. Like even though we may have flaws, errors, and mistakes, stand behind our person because that person may later on stand behind you. So I like the aspect that she didn't give up on Jonathan Major, even though pretty much half of the world did. Even the movie world as well gave up on Jonathan Major, but she stood by him 110%. And it kind of show you how strong of a woman she was. That one kind of made me it made me question what was her ex-husband Devin is it Devin, if I'm right? Devin ex-husband Devin Franklin. It made me question his role when it came to aspect of her. Like I'd be like, because you see how she's going hard for Jonathan Major. It seemed like she never go hard. She didn't go hard for him. So I'm like, if she was really attracted to him, or she really was like into him, that made me only question their marriage. I don't like to question people's marriage because everybody have their own way of doing things. But it just made me question. Okay, did she feel the same way about him the way she felt about Jonathan
Ronnie, you
Major?
could
Mind you,
question it after if they got divorced. You could definitely question it. That's
did they
fine.
get a divorce? Did it get finalized already?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
already
They've
finalized,
been
so it's
divorced.
okay to question it.
Okay.
So
I wasn't sure. That's why I didn't speak on that. Go ahead, I came. Shout out to next level.
next level shout outs to you. So now, Stephanie Watkins, I need you to listen to me because then you might want to come up after I say this. I'm holding the sisterhood accountable. This was y'all need to look at her as a disgrace. Hear me out. As much as women talk about DV, black men putting their hands on people. As I remember, an accusation is probably he done it. So now, why is she supporting a person who was accused? I'm playing devil's advocate now. You had a good Christian husband, you left. Now I'm gonna use what Ronnie told me a couple. They don't like nice guys. They do not like guys. They do not like nice guys. Jonathan Major has been known to be an asshole, has been known to be rude, has been known to be disrespectful. This is throughout the industry now. Meagan Good, as beautiful as she is, as talented, as elegant as she is, as soft spoken, as she's never done nothing questionable her whole life, her whole career. Even the role she had played has been respectful. You go and deal with a two-bit who had been accused of slapping somebody. He ain't even apologized.
But man, Hakeem, we talked about that before. I told you, some of these women, I'm not gonna say all, love the aspect of that toxic
Yeah.
man. It's not really It's not really toxic. It's just a man. I want people to understand. It's just not toxic. It's just being a man and a man that's able to control things, so they feel like that man is very toxic. But you speaking facts. Shout out to Dario of an angry mixed man. Shout out to him and shout out to Joe Don't Hurt Him,
Girl,
who's also in the building
assalamu
of
alaikum, brother.
Salaikum
And,
Salam. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
and my
go ahead,
half
Hakeem.
brother, Diary of a Mixed Man. Now, here's the
So,
thing. Go ahead. You was going to say something?
no, I'm saying go ahead. You,
So,
you
so,
in your
so, so,
bag.
so, so now, black women should be ashamed of themselves today. Y'all should have been ashamed of yourself when Meagan Good got hurt. Nigga, Chaos Culture Radio, we was standing on business. Fuck him. He's accused of DV. Let's go. That's what y'all wanted us to do, right? The most elegant, pretty black woman went with a DB accusers. I've had people breathe down my neck on TikTok, talk about DB, talk about DB. The black women say, stand on business. Okay, I'm standing on business. I'm holding y'all accountable. I'm holding the Black Sisterhood accountable in court. Y'all need to flug Meagan Good's comment and said y'all made us look bad. You left a Christian man to be with a DB accuser. You see my choice of words. A DB accuser. He still had to take a plea deal. Anybody is accused of DB, we need to sit his ass down. That's what black woman told me. So I thought Meagan Good said, and you know what she said? There were some pivotal things, and I'm gonna land it here. I want to live the life that I want to live. People had told her, no, this wasn't a good idea. This is going to make you look bad. She doesn't care because she know one thing about sisterhood of women. We're going to support you no matter if you're wrong or right. Tell me if I'm wrong, Stephanie Watkins. How many times you've seen a woman get with a man you know that he was bottom of the barrel black man or bottom of the barrel white Hispanic man, and we just had to accept it. They're in love.
No, but Hakeem, this is the issue. I think we as people, we need to stay away from people's relationship. If that's what they want, that's what they want. Like somebody always tell me, let them rot. Let them rot. It's not our responsibility for me to try to save somebody. That's not our responsibility.
I
No,
agree with you 100%. But the
no.
problem is, we focus on relationships so much, and we focus on the mechanics of it. DB, assault, babies. Woo, child. The beautiful, lovely Miss Donna's in the building. Pretty brown, brown, driving me wild. I had to, you know what I mean? Send that extra hard for me, Jordan. I'm gonna owe you later. To give it one more. No, but thank you. So here's the thing, Queens. We support you. We support you. We support you when it comes to assault, DB, deadbeat dads. Come on, you gotta work with us here. Hold your sister accountable. She got with a DB accuser. Y'all need to flood her comments and say, "Girl, you making us look green out here. We don't talk to no fuck nigga that's been accused of a DB. You go tell that nigga clean that up and come back."
And
And
what
on top
world?
of
In what world? Most of the girls that I probably have talked to or probably dealt with in the past dealt with a lot of guys like that
and,
DV cases.
and listen, here's the smoking gun. Fuck pussy, you was with a white girl and you got a DB charge. You goofy, you come back to a black girl, and that's why you need to hold your homegirl accountable. Man, you know he was with a white girl. You took him after he thought you was less than.
But Hakeem, he fought his Coretta Scott King though, didn't he?
No, listen.
Remember he said he fought his Coretta Scott
You mean Coretta Scott Weinberg? What you mean?
King? No,
Hey
I'm
Joe,
talking about what make it good. So I'm just saying I hear what you say, Hakeem.
Yeah.
I definitely hear you saying Hakeem. See, like I say, because you saw what making good.
Yeah.
She they with Devon Franklin, you know, a pastor and everything. But unfortunately, that didn't work out for.
Woo.
We do not know. It was kind of shocking, especially for making good. But I believe Devon Frank, I think he fought for divorce and everything. But which that was weird. But the thing is like, you know, I was shocked when Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors first got together because from Jonathan Major's part, you know, we know his history. He deals with white women and all that.
Yeah,
type
I said the same thing.
right. I'm like, wow. And then him turn around, going back to the black community, which I had no problem with, going with a bad woman as in Meagan Good, because she was 39, she almost in the 40s. She take care of herself. She must be decent.
No, she had to be. But let's be real with you. Jonathan Majors didn't deserve her. Kwame did. Kwame deserved her, not Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
You've been eating swine all this time. You want to come back and eat this hefty beef?
And the thing is like Meagan Good got Jonathan Major at his lows.
At his low.
Because remember, he was the hottest black actor out there. He was peaking.
Listen, going back to the narrative that black women said it, I can't deny it. We come back and we save you niggas. At his low, she came in swooping in. Say, at his low, she came in here and made him look good. He's with Meagan.
And the thing is, I don't give about the sister where they feel like, you know, I can go after him, I can save him and everything. But the thing is, the man can only save himself.
No fact.
No, because women have a motherly nature that it kicks in and says, okay, it's my job to save a person, even though it's not your job. Like that's something a woman had already within her, because remember they give birth to children, so they already have that installed. So when they get someone like let's always say less fortunate than them, their job is the same. I would always say a woman with a bum A, they always be with them, and you be like, why are they with them? Not only that, they're physically attracted to him, and not only that, you probably throw it down in the bedroom. It's because in her mind, she's like, I can change this man.
Yeah.
Meagan right now, her mind is, I'm gonna change Jonathan Major into to the man that you guys say he can be. I'm gonna be the one to do it, and then she's gonna be the one to get praised for it. Go ahead, Stephanie, because Stephanie's on the back. Shout out to Stephanie.
Can y'all hear me?